Let's understand what is left join with a simple scenario. Suppose we have two tables. The left one is students, which has student ID and name. The right one is library books, which has student ID and book title. Now I need a list of every single student in my class and I want to see which book they have. Even if they don't have a book, I still need their name on my list, so I don't forget them. So guys, can I use regular join here? I mean the inner join. If I use that, Charlie will disappear. Since Charlie doesn't have a book, the SQL drops him. But we can't just delete Charlie from our class, right? It will be an injustice to him. So in these cases, we use left join because we want to keep everything from the left table even if there is no match on the right table. Now let's build the result together using left join. In the left table, we have Alice. Does Alice have a book in the right table? Yes, that is Harry Potter. So in the first row, I write Alice, Harry Potter. Next, on the left, Bob. Does Bob have a book in the right table? Yes, The Hobbit. So I write in the second row, Bob, The Hobbit. Now look at Charlie on the left. But in the right table, Charlie is not there. If we were doing a normal join, Charlie would be deleted right now. But this is a left join. The rule of left join is to keep all the records from the left table. Since we must keep Charlie, we write his name in our result. So I write Charlie. But what do we put for his book? Since there is no book for him, the SQL writes null. Null means empty or nothing found here. Now let's see the definition of left join, because you should know how to explain this in an interview, right? If they ask you. So the left join returns all the records from the left table and only the matching records from the right table. Let me write the same thing here. All records from left table. And matching records from right table. And if there is no match, it will show null values for the right table columns. So no match means null. And guys, what does null means? Null means no value or a missing data. It does not mean zero. It simply means data is not available. In our example, Charlie doesn't have a book, so SQL displayed null. So null means no value or missing data. Now we will see the syntax. So first we write select to choose the columns we want. Select column names. Then we mention the table 1. This is our left table, the table from which we want all the records. Next, we use left join and mention the table 2. This is the right table from which we want matching data. Finally, we use on condition to specify how both tables are connected. So I write table 1 dot column is equal to table 2 dot column. And finally, we end the query with a semicolon, which tells SQL that the query is complete. Now, let's take an example. Question is, show all employees along with their department names, even if some employees don't have department. Here, we have two tables, employees and departments. Employees is our left table and departments is our right table. So first, let us write the query for this. I'm selecting the columns I need. That is the employee name and department name. So I write select name, comma, department name. Now I'm taking employees as my main table because I want all employees in the output. So I write from employees. Next, I'm using left join with the departments because I want matching department data. So here I write left join departments. And now I'm connecting both tables using department ID, which is a common column. And this tells SQL how to match the records. And I write here on employees dot department ID is equal to departments dot department ID. And finally, semicolon to end the query. So here employees is my left table. So all employees will come. Departments is my right table. So only matching data will come. And if there is no match, it shows null. Now let's look at the output. First, employee A has department ID 10. 10 matches with HR. So I write A and HR. Next, employee B, which has department ID 20, and here 20 matches with IT. So I write B, just IT. Next, employee C. Guys, you can see here, employee C doesn't have department ID because it is null. So there is no match in departments table. That's why SQL shows null. So I write C null. You can see here all employees are present. I mean employee names. Even employee C. But since there is no match, department is null. Guys, this is the power of left join. It never removes data from the left table. Follow for more SQL concepts.